The 1891-92 season saw Celtic once again compete in the Scottish Football League, and they finished second this time, got one better than last time with 35 points in 22 games, 16 wins, 3 draws and 3 defeats. 62 goals for, 21 against. They were only 2 points behind the champions Dumbarton and 1 ahead of Hearts. Did lose their opening game 3-1 away to Hearts, but then won the next 11 games, goalless draw at home to Clyde and ended that run, and then also won away to Villa-Leven. They then won at home to Cambuslang, but it was then back-to-back defeats away to Leith Athletic and Dumbarton. A 1-1 draw at Rangers was the only other slip-up. So, second in the league that year. In the Glasgow Cup, there was an 11-1 win over Kelvinside Athletic, who then scratched. I'm not really sure how those work, such is the fun of these fixtures from the early days. The second round is a 3-0 win away at Partick Thistle. A third round, a 6-0 win at home against Northern. There was a protest about the fog, though, so that game had to be replayed, which Celtic won much more narrowly, 3-2 at home. It was then a 9-2 win over Linthouse in the semi-final at Celtic Park before the final. A 7-1 win over Clyde at Cathkin Park, meaning that Celtic retained the Glasgow Cup for the second year in a row. In the Scottish Cup, it was a first round win away to St Mirren 4-2. In the second round, it was a 3-0 win at home to Kilmarnock Athletic. A 4-1 win at home to Kildare in the third round. And then a 5-3 win in the semi-final at home to Rangers. So Celtic were once again through to the Scottish Cup final, where they met Queen's Park, whom they beat 1-0 at Ibrox. However, that game was null and void because there was a protest against crowd encroachment, which was upheld. So Celtic played at Ibrox for the second time against Queen's Park and beat them 5-1, winning the Scottish Cup for the very first time, and that would be the first of the major trophies that is recognised today. There was then a Merchants Charities Cup to end the season, a 3-1 win over Dumbarton in the semi-final at Ibrox, saw Celtic through to the final, and a 2-0 win over Rangers there as well, meant this was the first time that the Charities Cup had been won. So, a Glasgow Cup victory, a Scottish Cup victory, and a Charities Cup victory, a nice little treble there, and just a couple of points behind in the league. Ultimately, Celtic went a 25-game unbeaten run at one point in this, with 23 wins and 2 draws across the league and winning 2 of the cups along the way. Celtic once again, their kit, the green and white stripes with the white shorts and black socks.